can do it.
Oh, lost
Look
it.
at that. I planned that the whole time.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Michael with RC Crawling. We just had a package delivered. Dustin's trying to jump on me. Say hi to Dustin. Anyways, just got a package delivered. Let's go check the mail. Dang, this is big. I am going to haul it inside and we'll open it up. It's a bigger box than I expected. Drug it into the crawler room. There's my current indoor setup. Universal Rocks, thank you so much. Got some information, stickers, cool. And our rock. This is the back side, kind of shiny. The front side feels textured. So I am going to go ahead and pull this out and get it unfolded so we can take a look at it. Here it is. I just draped it over the current indoor foam course. The cats are checking it out. But this is awesome. This is amazing. It's got crushed rock for the exterior finish, so it looks and feels natural. It's got lots of grip. So this is not going to be an issue to find traction on. But look at all these lines. Some of this, like these harder points, seem to be molded in. But then the general shape is just because I threw it on top of all the other stuff. It's pretty thin. So not very thick, and it's lightweight. It's a little big and cumbersome, but one person can easily move this. I think the total shipping weight was 18 pounds, so portability, yes, with the caveat that it's slightly large and doesn't compact terribly small. But enough chatting about it. Let's put some crawlers on there. I've had the Universal Rocks for a little over a day now. I've been learning the lines. And full disclosure up front, I did purchase the Universal Rocks at a discount. I appreciate the discount, Universal Rocks. I'm going to say what I think about it. Anyways, if I think it sucks, I'll tell you. If I think it's wonderful, I'll tell you. I'm leaning towards wonderful. We're going to start with just a series of overlanders. We'll start with the 18th scale brushless LC80, the SCX24 first gen Toyota 4Runner, and then the SCX30 Jeep. And what we're going to do is take one line and just try to follow that crack, straddle that ridge, and down the other side. If we can't make that, then we'll try to find somewhere that we can make it. I don't know, of course, the camera doesn't do all the angles justice, so let me just do a little bit of a flyover overview of all these lines. And we'll start with the LC80. Got the LC80 in position. One of the best things about Universal Rocks is I can sit on the couch and crawl and film. So I'm going to shoot everything from this same angle. Let's go ahead and try to make this ascent and then descent once we hopefully crest the ridge here. Front end's lifting and the rear bumper is hanging us up. Let's see if keep our momentum up. There we go. Bump it just a little bit and we made it. I just love all the angles and textures and off-camber sections. This is not a light rig, and you can see that it's holding its shape very well. Let's go ahead and get the SCX-24 4Runner out there and see how it performs. We're ready to give the 4Runner a shot. This truck is pretty much at a 50-50 weight bias. It is a true overlander. I've geared it down to have as much torque as possible, which means I've sacrificed any punch and wheel speed that I could get from this NanoBam V2 motor. Uh-oh. See if we can get that to settle down. See if we can put these sidewalls to work. Just kind of rocking off that line when we do try to punch it. Oh, didn't make it. Let's reset and see what sort of bypass we can come up with. Another thing I'm noticing and liking about the Universal Rocks, while they are textured with real rock, so they can grind up your paint a little bit if you're thrashing on the course. Because it's not a real rock, it has just a little bit of give, so I'm less concerned about flipping it and taking a bad fall and breaking something. There we go. Finally got some grab from that sidewall. We'll just come down slow and easy. Drive it like you're in it. Really gives you a chance to appreciate the articulation and movement of your suspension, in my opinion. If you want a rock bounce, go for it. That's just not my driving style. But we were able to make it with the 4Runner. Next up, let's see if the little SCX-30 can do anything. Let's see how the little SCX-30 handles. Sorry for the noise. Still stock ESC and running the Endura 66-turn red motor. I'm sure that's even worse on camera. Waiting on the FureTech brushless setup. Come on, little guy. Nice. That track width is just right to be able to bite and grab on that notch. Just rocking and rolling. One of the coolest things about the Universal Rocks, we can just kind of fold this up and carry it with us. So we're going to go outside and crawl in a new spot with some new trucks.
Okay.
So as you can see, easily movable by one person. And anywhere you want to crawl, you can crawl. I'm going to get some trucks and we'll take a look at this just on a flat surface. You can probably see that we've still got lots of elevation change, texture, lots of lines to work with, even without anything underneath this to kind of change the overall shape of this Universal Rock. We're going to keep playing with the 30s. I can't get enough of my current work in progress, this two-door XJ SCX 30. I am trying to make this as scale as possible. Well, let's just see how it does out here. This is still stock motor, stock ESC, Endura Maverick tires, the 34 millimeter size, Endura wheels, Mias metal drive shafts because Endura was out of stock, 22.5 millimeter Endura shocks, and 23% overdrive in the front axle, along with brass knuckles and brass steering link in Endura servo. Let's see if we can make this big cliff dive. Just throttle through it. Excellent. So still on a flat surface, no subsurface to prop it up. Got lots of lines to work with. I think these Universal Rocks are going to be ideal for people that don't have space for a dedicated course. So if you live in an apartment or a small home, you can fold this up, put it in a closet, put it in a shed. For RC clubs, some of the large pieces would be excellent for running comps. If you don't have a good spot to run a competition, these Universal Rocks are basically competition wherever you want it. I'm just loving this little XJ. Still got some more work to do on it before it's finished. I definitely expect to see more of this in a future video. Let's grab another 24 and run it around for a bit just to see how it does on this flat surface. I will switch cars and be back with you in just a moment. I recently had my 2-year crawliversary, and this is the truck that started it all and is the flex beast of my fleet. So I figured we ought to give it a shot on the rocks and just show off that flex. Running Endura 43 millimeter double bores all the way around, and of course having to use limit straps to control it. Hanging up on the tailgate there, which the Power Wagon is notorious for. And it is a belly dragger. Still running stock skid, stock chassis rails with the Grizzly Works LCG chassis kit. I think the V1. See if we can get over this without sending it flying off the table here. There we go. You can see my battery plug hanging out. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing. I just love watching the suspension articulate on this truck. It does come at a performance cost to have a Flex Beast, but I think everyone should have one. See if we can push through this without rolling it. I think we're settling down. Nice. That was a good line. I think we should end it on that for the Power Wagon. I think I'm just going to drag this out into the yard and let's see what a 10th scale does on it. We've got the FMS FCX10 Camel Defender D110 trophy truck. That was a mouthful. I don't use this thing as nearly as much as I should because I typically throw it in the car and drive out to the lake with it. And as you can tell, it's another scale overlander. I might have a problem. If anybody is aware of Overlanders Anonymous, drop a link in the comments, because I do have a problem. But even this much heavier 10th scale crawler is a lot of fun on this Mammoth crawler course, about 5x4. There's larger ones to be had. You can double up, triple up, and make it your own. And I don't see why this couldn't work for a 10 scale trail or rock crawling course. With several of these courses and the right substrate to create the terrain that you want for your course, this is a perfect option. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to go to the lake soon. It's nice out, it's spring. Just go out, pop in some earbuds, and hit the trails. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope this video was fun. Universal Rocks, thank you for the rock course. Thank you for discovering RC crawling. You've been doing these types of rocks for, I think, about 20 years, if I understand right. We needed something like this in the crawling world. So thank you for an awesome product. I will drop a link in the description for Universal Rock's website where you can grab your own. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you again soon in the next video.